Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome. I am in a place called Zubiri, a small village called Zubiri, which is in Navarra, which is right up in the very north of Spain. There's a trail system up here organised by a group called Eremua Trail BTT, which is the mountain biking sort of centre association here, and they run and maintain all these trails. So I was actually up here yesterday on this very same trail on the hardtail with Maria, and on the hardtail it was interesting. So I thought I'd come up here with a swoop today. Anyway, I'm not sure you can really appreciate what's behind me, but right back there in the background, the Pyrenees, and we are 15 kilometers away from the France-Spain border. We're going to be heading over to France this afternoon. In fact, as soon as I finish today's ride, going to check out trail number 1 today, which is King Cobra. I'll leave a link to the website for the Eremua website, so you can check out what's going on here. This area really reminds me of Finale Ligure in Italy. And from the videos I've seen, it looks to be that the terrain might be quite similar as well. This climbing trail, this up trail, is 6 kilometers, just over 6 kilometers, and it's over 600 meters. So you're climbing just over 100 meters per kilometer. So it's not an easy climb. You need to be relatively fit. Like I said, I came up yesterday on the hardtail, and coming up today on the swoop, 2 different ball games, completely. So at the top of the climb, trail number 1, which is King Cobra, and this is, I think it's about 5.5 kilometers in total, 6 kilometers, but I think it's only 3.5 kilometers of actual descent, and then there's a little up, and then it sort of goes along, sort of flat along the what you call it, man-made lake, what's it called? Embalse reservoir. Thank you. So I think it's got a bit of everything. Well, it has got a bit of everything. There's a bit of tech, there's some steep sections. I know they've got some very exposed sections. But anyway, we're going to see how it goes. Hopefully we'll find some flow. Okay, let's check this out. Oh, going a little hot. If I remember correctly, there was a chute here. Yep. I was a little hairier on the hardtail, I can tell you that there. Wow. Just don't realise, or rather you forget, how much the suspension flattens out the trail for us. Got a problem with my rear brake. I think the pads must be down to the bare minimum. So, King Cobra, because it's just one long S-trail, whatever you want to call it. Whew. I haven't used the swoop since October. We're now in August. Oh, beautiful. I've either been on the e-bike, or the hardtail most recently, or the slide trail, all ride-on bikes, except for the e-bike. Let's see if ride-on will send me over an e-bike to try it. Oh man, it's just flow. Whoa. Already starting to get a bit of a hand pump or hand pain, whatever you want to call it. So you got, what was it, 6, nearly 7 kilometer climb, and like I said, you gain 100 meters for every kilometer, and here we descend 3.5 kilometers on those same meters, so get an idea of the steepness. Oi. Oi, off camber, off camber, off camber. Shoot onto the road. And straight back in. Now this is where it starts to get a little hairy in a second, I think. If I remember, it's very exposed for a good while. Came down here yesterday with Maria and it was a little nerve-wracking, to be honest, for both of us. You clip your pedal on the right hand side now and it's good night, nurse. There's literally just enough width for your pedals. I'm not sure how wide it looks on the camera. Believe me, it is not wide at all. You can't get an idea of just how steep this is. It's fucking crazy. Not going to do it. Not going to risk it. I use the excuse that, you know, while I'm on my own, so got to be careful, but I'd have to be really in a confident mood to try it, because above all it finishes here off camber. You can see all the shale has just gone outside, gone down. They could do with building it up a bit, I think. So this, which is all trail number 1, King Cobra, is the trail they recommend that people start out on. Oh, this is fun, so much flow. So much flow. Jorge, you would love this, mate. Yeah. Oh, it's good to be back on the swoop. Oh shit! Almost gave a cropper. So good to be back on the swoop. Oh man, so damn light and manoeuvrable after all this time on the e-bike. Fucking awesome. I mean, this is August, and think about how dry the trails would be around central Spain. Be dust up everywhere, and yes, oh sorry about that shortcut, and yes, it's dry here, but the trails are still in cracking condition. Oh yeah. Whoa. But this is a very wet area of Spain, very humid. I'm not sure that it gets as much water as Wales, but it might not be far off. But we are still in August, and we are on the continent, so probably a little drier than Wales right now. Check out the reservoir. Oh, just an excuse for a break, really. Damn, I love my swoop. I need to get my hands on a 29er. But then that means I need to find friends who still ride normal bikes. Oh. A little bit of exposure never hurt anyone. It always freaks me out thinking about the inside pedal clipping. Oh, freaks me out the fuck. Ooh. Well, I just got back. It was just over 2.5 hours for this ride, bearing in mind that was 12 kilometers. It's unbelievable. I've never done a ride with so few kilometers that's so demanding. I think in part that's the heat. The climb is it's all by trail, so it's kind of a semi-technical climb all the way. There's no fire road or anything, which is nice in one respect, but at the same time means you have to work a little harder. And then just the descent all the way down. So it's 12 kilometers and about 700 meters, and I'm dripping wet now, dripping wet. Even though I've only done this one trail, I definitely come back and do some more here. I definitely recommend it. I'll leave a link to Eremua, their website, down below. The guys in the office were really nice. They were really nice to us the day we went and asked for information about the trails. So swoop was amazing to be back on the swoop. I really had fun. Just need to find more time to get out on a normal bike. Jorge. Right, so I'm going to finish this here. We're going to head up over to France, maybe find some more trails. I'm sure there are plenty around there. Take it easy, guys. Hasta la próxima y agur.